What up, fam? Welcome to episode 44 of 3 PM. That's third party minifig. Boom. Boom. And in this episode, we're going to be looking at Oh, hey, don't say peace. Okay, you guys both getting the video? Look. And in this episode, we're going to be looking at Brickmania's U.S. Army and U.S. Marine Infantryman. Wait, Desert Storm. That is dope. I can change colors. Look at that. Gotta love that target bulb. I'm feeling that one. Show you this one? This was cool. I like this one. I like this background drop. But there, I'll just keep it at blue for right now. And in this episode, I'm going to be looking at Brickmania's Desert Storm Army and Marine Infantrymen. The Gulf War, or Operation Desert Shield, to Desert Storm took place from August 1990 to February 1991 by over 30 nations led by the US against Iraq for invading its neighboring country, Kuwait. All in all, this conflict proved that air superiority plays a key factor during a large-scale invasion. It was pretty much over in like a couple months, not even a month. The DBDU, or Desert Battle Dress Uniform, or better known as the chocolate chip or cookie dough camo pattern, was in the works for over a decade before being utilized in the early 90s. It was, however, very short-lived. It was the US first desert uniform utilized by its armed forces. It was very costly, complex to produce, and it was deemed unsuitable for desert theaters. It was soon after replaced by the DCU, or Desert Camo Uniform. The MOP, or Mission-Oriented Protective Posture, is a protective gear utilized by the US military in toxic environments. There are different levels utilized from mask only to MOP level 4, where all protective gear are worn. The M17 family of gas masks started in the mid-Vietnam era and lasted to the mid-90s. The MOP protective gear was utilized during the Gulf War and more recently in the initial push into Iraq during Operation Iraqi Freedom. I always had to wear my gas mask in the side satchel, so it was relatively annoying, but I never had to don it. So here are the Brickmania Desert Storm minifigures, the US Marine on the left, and then the US Army Infantry on the right. And the reason why I'm looking at these two figs at the same time, because essentially they're wearing the exact same uniform, the chocolate chip as we call it. The only difference here is that the US Army man is wearing an M17 gas mask, and the US Marine just wearing goggles and the face mask. So let's open them up right quick. And here is Brickmania's Desert Storm US Marine and US Army Infantryman, both rocking the M16 with the 203 grenade launcher, both of them wearing a load-bearing harness with M16 magazine pouches, and it looks like a grenade pouch on the top. The only difference here between the two, as far as a uniform is concerned, is that the Army man on the right with the M17 gas mask is also wearing a flak jacket, whereas a Marine isn't, which is kind of weird. But the Army Infantryman on the right is rocking that M17 gas mask, but the problem is that he's rocking the gas mask and he's not wearing the rest of his MOP gear. So there are different levels of MOP readiness, or mission-oriented protective posture, which is like gas mask and the gear associated with it. Mask only, which is you're rocking the gas mask on your side, you're not really wearing it. You have MOP ready, which means you have everything ready immediately within 2 hours. You have MOP level 0, which you're not wearing anything, but you're carrying everything. So in MOP level 1, he is wearing the suit, which this guy is not wearing, and he's carrying the protective mask and has everything else available like his boots and his gloves. MOP level 2, he's wearing the suit and the boots, and he's carrying the gas mask and the gloves. MOP level 3, he is wearing the suit, the boots, and the mask, and he's just carrying the gloves. And at MOP level 4, you're wearing all of it. So this guy right here is just rocking the M17 gas mask, but he is not wearing anything else. So he's still vulnerable to biological agents. But still, the M17 gas mask 3D printed mold is pretty sick. If you look at him individually, he has a 3D printed M17 gas mask formed around a black Lego blank head, I guess. Both minifigures are 360 printed all the way around. Why is he leaning back like that? Oh, because he's turned back and strutting. That's what Marines do, guys. We lean back and strut. So as you can see in the back, you notice that the Army Infantryman is wearing a flak jacket, whereas the Marine isn't, which, I don't know, maybe he's a scout or something. But they both have a drop pouch in the back with 2 canteens. And if you go to the right, same thing, printing on both the legs and the side of the torso. And we're back to the front. That's pretty much it. Now, I personally think these minifigures look really, really cool. That gas mask makes this figure. My only issue with it is that he's just wearing an M17 gas mask and he's not rocking any other MOP suit aside from the gloves, because he's wearing black and the boots, I guess. But he's not wearing the woodland MOP suit, which is pretty much what everybody wore back then, because I don't think they had chocolate chip, which they used pretty much until OIF 1. As far as the Marine on the left, he is not wearing a flak jacket. I don't know, maybe he's a scout or something, like I said. But let me know what you guys think. I still like the minifigures. I think they're really, really cool. Nice to see a little homage to the Gulf War I was only like 6 or 7 at the time, but I do know some veterans of this era, and well, it is what it is. So let me know what you guys think. If you made it with me all the way to the end of this video, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, like, comment, subscribe below, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye guys, peace.